done. I was like, bleh, 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 bleh. It was disgusting.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit.
I'm about to tell y'all the scariest, the worst trip that I had. Well, I wouldn't say the worst trip, but I'm definitely gonna tell y'all what happened to me in Peru. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. Again, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm so crazy. Like, I'm so crazy. Don't mind me. Okay, so this is a little chit chat because I just thought about it. Like, I barely get to talk to y'all. I barely get to really explain and tell y'all about my travels. And this one, if you're interested, just stick around. Stick around. I promise I'll be quick. I promise I'll be quick. Yeah. So me and hubby went to Peru. We went to Peru like sometime last year. I don't know why we went to Peru, but it was one of the places that we really wanted to go. So we decided that we were going. And I was super excited because you don't understand. Have you seen the oasis? Have you seen the sand? It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. Like, the hike that I did there was like amazing. Hard, but amazing. It was such a beautiful view. I had such an amazing time with the ride that we did there, like on the sand. It was like beautiful. It was amazing. So we did a tour. And the tours basically was hopping in different cities. So one of the cities that we were going to was Puno. So let me go ahead and tell y'all what Puno is. So Puno is a city in southern Peru on Lake Titicaca. It is one of South America's largest lake and the world's highest navigable body of water. So when you Google that place, it looks like wow. Like the people, the culture, like the little huts, the little boat. Like, I was excited. I couldn't wait. So we booked a tour with them, and to drive from the oasis to Puno was probably like, I think it was like an overnight drive. It was so long. Like, it was super long. Okay, and I don't know why our guide didn't even tell me what I needed or what was best for this trip, but I didn't get a warning. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So I got on this bus. We were good. You know, we spent like, I think, a night in Oasis. Like, we did the hike and everything, and the next morning or afternoon, I don't quite remember, we had to take the bus to Puno. So driving to Puno, mind you, it's like on a mountain, so we got to get on this mountain, and the altitude is wild. It's crazy. So we driving on this bus. It's been hours and hours, and I started feeling sick. Like, at first I was like, what's going on? Like, you know, like, I'm trying to sleep, but I can't sleep. I can't seem to fall asleep. And all of a sudden, like, I'm feeling so dizzy, y'all. Like, I'm on this bus, like, I'm feeling nauseous. Like, I haven't thrown up in so long, like since I was probably like young, and I'm feeling super nauseous. And at this point, I'm like shaking. My eyes is like rolling back, and I'm over here like panicking. I can't seem to like concentrate or anything. So Every time I try to go to sleep, I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, what the heck? And then now my stomach started rumbling, and I started feeling like I gotta use the bathroom. But I can't use the bathroom on this bus. Like, it was so many people on this bus. It was not bad as in like comfort wise, but the bathroom, that was nasty. Okay, so I'm on this bus and I feel like I got to go. I don't know if I ate something. I don't know, did I drink something? I'm sitting right here. Like, I'm sitting on the edge of the bus, and then hubby is like right next to me, right? And I'm trying to go to sleep, but I cannot sleep. And I think at some point I had my eyes closed for a little bit, so I could so by the time I opened my eyes, I couldn't see. Y'all, I'm not even tripping. I couldn't see. It was a blur. I was like, yo, babe, I can't see you. I can't see you. Like, where are you? Mind you, he was sitting right next to me. He was sitting right next to me, y'all. Like, I felt like I was going blind. For a second, I think I was blind. I couldn't see nothing. The only thing I can see was very, very far away. Meaning, like, whatever was outside the bus, I think it was like mountains or something, or trees. That was the only thing I probably can see. But as near, I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see where I was sitting at. I couldn't see my drink. I couldn't find anything. I was like, where's my phone? Mind you, my phone was right there. And I'm like, babe, I can't see. I can't breathe. I can't concentrate. I was panicking. I was like, I thought I was dying. And then I was like, yo, are you having the same symptoms? Like, what's going on? If drugs was a person, that would have been me, okay? I don't know what it was, what I had, what I drank, what it was, y'all. Like, at this point, I'm tripping. At this point, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't see. I can't do anything. Like, I could barely hear. My ears are popping. My stomach is hurting me. I gotta go use the bathroom. Like, I feel nauseous. Like, I thought it was like the end for me. SubhanAllah. Like, I really thought it was the end for me. So mind you, in the back of my head, I'm like, why this bus still haven't stopped? We've been driving for hours, and this bus still didn't stop. So when we finally stopped, we stopped at some local place, like where there were a bunch of shops or whatever. When I said I ran to that bathroom, I ran to the bathroom. Got to the bathroom, I was throwing up in 2 different holes. It was done. I was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. It was disgusting. It was so disgusting. This is why I vouch. This is why I tell people, y'all better carry wipes. It doesn't matter where you at. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter. Carry wipes and carry a bottle, because baby, it was disgusting. Ooh, just thinking about it. It was like, it took everything out of me. It took everything. It's whatever I had, I was eating. If it didn't come out of this hole, it came out of this. Every single thing. Like, I was like weak, okay? I was done. And by this time, like, I was not even hungry. Like, there was like nothing you could give me. Like, I didn't want nothing. And that's where I messed up too. But thankfully, I think hubby ended up getting something for me to eat, but I don't think I ate. I was so sick, y'all. I felt so sick. Like, we were on top of the mountain. The altitude was so messed up that there was nothing anybody can do for me. So we got on this bus again. Like, at this point, I was so over it. I was done. And we still had our activity that we had to do. So we had a few more hours to get to our destination. By the time we get, like, I was on the bus. By the time I was on there, I was thrown up on the bus. I thought I was done. I wasn't done. No, my body was like, no, baby, we're gonna take everything out. I was literally throwing on the bus, like gagging, like It was wild. It was crazy. And nobody even paid me any mind. All these Peruvians, they knew what's up. They knew what it was. They knew what it was. You think they helped me? No, they looked at me like, oh, that's normal. You good. You'll be fine. It was so disgusting, y'all. I was like, my throw up was like in the middle of like the walkthrough, because that's where I was sitting at. And then you think anybody would like, it didn't faze anyone. It didn't faze anyone. Alhamdulillah. So by the time we got to our destination, we stopped the bus again, because the bus felt like I was on a roller coaster for like 10 hours. Threw up again. Threw up again. This time I had nothing else to throw up. So it just sounded like I was dying. That's it. That's all it sounded like. It was crazy. And then I was so sick that you think we had time to go to an activity? I got to my Airbnb just to find out this whole entire thing could have been voided if I had some leafy tea. I think it's called leafy tea. Cocoa tea. Not leafy tea. Cocoa tea. Y'all, I could have prevented, like, this whole thing could have been prevented if someone gave me, or someone advised me, or someone say, hey girl, can you need to buy some cocoa tea, some cocoa leaves tea, okay? Y'all, everybody saw me like close to my deck, and not one person say, hey, grab me some cocoa leaves tea. I still have some right now, y'all. Like, it's so crazy because I still have some right now. And that was like a while ago. So we didn't go to our we didn't get to go to our activity to Lake Titicaca, and we were only going to be there for like one night. So that was a miss. I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to enjoy it. But I went to the Airbnb. I fell asleep. I slept like the majority of the day. And at night, I think we walked around a little bit, grabbed something to eat, and that was basically it. Literally drove all the way there, like I think it was more than 10 hours just for me to get sick. That was it. And I think like the next day we ended up going to Machu Picchu, which wasn't that far. And Machu Picchu was pretty nice. It was a really good experience. By then, mind you, the altitude just kept on getting like bigger and bigger or whatever. By then I already knew what I had to do, so I was like drinking tea from left to right, and they had some candies too and some like chewy thingy. This was me all day, every day. Y'all, my camera died, so I had to charge it for a little bit, and so I could finish this story. I don't even remember where I stopped, but so yeah, basically I think the next day I went to Machu Picchu, and I got better and everything was fine. Like, I was like making sure I take a lot of cocoa leaves. So yeah, if you are going to Peru or you are going anywhere, the altitude, it changes and you're not used to that, ask the locals what you need. Make sure you have some cocoa leaves tea. Make sure you have the proper medication or whatever it is. Ask, okay? Ask, and make sure that that you're gonna be all right, because y'all don't want to be like me. I did not want to be like me. Okay, it was literally the worst experience I ever had in any trips that I've ever been. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Okay, I mean, definitely Peru is beautiful. Like, some places was very, very nice. Like, I enjoyed my time aside from being sick, but other than that, like, yeah. So I think that is all, and thank you guys so much for watching. I know I'm a bit dramatic, so don't judge me. But yeah, I think that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you guys want to hear next. Okay, bye. Mwah.